You thought Megalodon was extinct. This is what you've been told since childhood. But in 2025, scientists discovered a detail that silenced everyone. Its teeth appeared in geological strata from 11,000 years ago. And human civilization is only 12,000 years old. In other words, when your ancestors first learned to farm, this 94-ton monster might still have been alive. Still waiting in the water. Scientists scoured global ocean records. Not a single bone was found. Not one. A creature larger than any in the blue ocean just disappeared. No body, no remains, only teeth left behind. Scientists named it Megalodon, meaning giant tooth, because it left nothing but teeth. Have you ever wondered why only teeth? A shark's skeleton is all cartilage. When it dies, it dissolves in seawater. It doesn't take long. Nothing is left. So Megalodon lived for 19 million years, leaving behind in this world only layer upon layer of teeth covering the seabed. In 1835, paleontologist Louis Agassiz picked up a fossilized tooth larger than his palm. The teeth were huge, with edges sharp enough to cut skin. He had only one thought: how big was this thing? This question, humanity got wrong for nearly 200 years. In 1996, Mike Godfrey led a skeleton reconstruction. The reconstructed Megalodon is the image you see in museums and movies. Sturdy build, enormous jaws. A giant white shark made of bone. Textbooks worldwide printed it. People worldwide believed it, including you. Then came 2025. Paleontologist Kenshu Shimada led an international team of 28 people to remeasure a fossilized vertebra unearthed in Belgium. That fossil was just the torso. The middle section alone was 11 meters. Your living room to balcony is about 4 meters. This creature's torso was as long as 3 of your living rooms combined. And its head and tail haven't been found yet. The team compared the body proportions of 165 shark species to estimate its total length at about 16.4 meters. It seemed within range. Hold on, there's another vertebra in Denmark wider and larger. Inputting the data silenced everyone present for several seconds. 24.3 meters. That's nearly 10 meters longer than the previous estimate. 94 tons. The car you drive now is about 1.5 tons. 64 cars stacked together would only weigh as much as one of its heads. The Shimada team also discovered its shape was wrong. The real Megalodon was more slender and elongated, more streamlined with a shorter, flatter snout. Its pectoral fins were exceptionally wide, like 2 spread wings, supporting its entire body. The bulky, big-mouthed monster in your memory is fake. The real Megalodon was faster than you imagined, more agile and harder to escape. Imagine you're floating in the water. The surface is calm. Sunlight filters down from above. Blue light shimmers around you. You think it's safe, then you feel the water pressure change. It's not a wave. It's like the entire body of water is pushing towards you, like someone pushing a giant wall from afar. Before you can react, an 18-meter-long head is beneath you. The moment its mouth opens, its diameter exceeds 3 meters. What does that mean? Your doorway is about 2 meters high. Its mouth is wider than your doorway. And that opening motion creates a vacuum in front of its mouth. You don't need to be caught by it. You'll be sucked in just by being near its mouth. Even more outrageous, it shed 40,000 teeth in its lifetime. As old ones fell out, new ones grew in, covering the seabed layer by layer. So what scientists dredged up today were all teeth, distributed on every continent except Antarctica. It ruled the oceans for nearly 20 million years. Your ancestors' ancestors, while learning to use fire on land, were still swimming in the ocean. So how did it die? This is the most bizarre part. At first, scientists guessed it was the Ice Age. The seawater got colder and it couldn't survive. It makes sense, right? But Spanish paleontologist Catalina Pimiento scoured global fossil distribution records and found traces of Megalodon from tropical to polar regions. Its extinction time had nothing to do with changes in seawater temperature. Temperature couldn't kill it. So what did kill it? Pimiento's research provided a clue. The time when Megalodon populations began to collapse perfectly coincided with another event. Goldfish, dolphins, and large marine mammals disappeared in large numbers during the same period, the Pliocene epoch. 55% of large marine mammals went extinct. Its food was eaten away by the air, bite by bite. A 24-meter monster. How much did it need to eat daily to survive? It's like a restaurant suddenly running out of ingredients. Even the fiercest predator can only starve. But the final blow that killed it was a fish you know. The great white shark, ancestor of the great white shark. It began to rise during the same period. It was smaller, 7 meters. Less than a fraction of Megalodon's weight, but it needed food. That was only a few dozen times less than Megalodon's. In the same stretch of ocean, great whites could sustain themselves. While Megalodon starved, its size became its curse. David defeated Goliath not with a slingshot, but with a lower-cost solution. Megalodon starved to death, outcompeted by a fish tens of times smaller than it. Then people started asking, did it really die? In 2013, the Discovery Channel aired Megalodon, the Monster Returns, which broke viewership records. The show featured a severed blue whale carcass, scientists' serious analysis, and a 6-foot dorsal fin cutting through waves. Millions couldn't sleep after watching. It was later revealed that a disclaimer flashed at the beginning of the program. This program is purely fictional. The scientists were actors. The photos were doctored, everything was fake. But has the question itself truly subsided? No, those who support the idea that it's still alive love to say, we've only explored 5% of the ocean. Who knows what's hidden inside? This statement sounds reasonable. But there's one undeniable fact: after Megalodon went extinct, whales got bigger. After the Pliocene epoch, blue whales appeared, their size nearly doubled. Why? Because the monster that was weighing them down was gone. Whales could grow to their heart's content. If Megalodon were still alive, blue whales wouldn't be this size. Great whites wouldn't be the apex predator. Orcas wouldn't dominate cold waters. The entire order of the ocean is built on the premise that it is dead, so it is dead. It just died too quietly, too thoroughly, too unlike a ruler of 20 million years should end. No final battle. No cataclysm, just one day. It was swimming in some sea, sank. And the surface returned to calm. The city where you're scrolling through your phone now was once the soil beneath your feet at the bottom of the sea. If you dig deep enough, you might unearth a tooth 18 centimeters long, wider than your palm. A sharp giant tooth waiting in the darkness for millions of years. Just waiting for someone to dig it up.